cans, which they called cans, and I heard a voice yell, "Action." I watched the screens as a scene with the actress playing me began. What a surreal experience to watch myself coming out of the abortion facility with my baby bump, holding balloons and gift bags. I instantly knew they were filming the day my coworkers threw me a baby shower for my first child, Grace. Extras on the sidewalk were playing the pro-lifers, and a sidewalk counselor was talking to me through the fence. At first, I felt a thrill. They'd really captured the moment. But as I watched myself on screen juggling the gift bags and balloons and then struggling to get them all into my little red car while talking with the sidewalk counselor, my feelings of excitement and anticipation suddenly melted into discomfort and then embarrassment. My neck started to tingle and grow hot, and I could feel myself blushing as my stomach twisted in knots. Oh my word. Everyone is going to see the person I was, and that wasn't a good person. They're going to see me at my worst. There I am, 39 weeks pregnant, on an abortion day no less, a day I spent ushering women into the abortion chamber, lightheartedly leaving a baby shower to celebrate the life inside of me. Everybody is about to see just how inconsistent and despicable my life and beliefs were. What am I doing? Why am I allowing this film to happen? The worst part of me is about to be revealed to everyone on the planet who watches this movie. Everyone is going to hate me. They're going to think I'm a terrible person because I was a terrible person. I felt exposed and utterly vulnerable, naked. So few people in my life now knew the person I was when I worked at the clinic. Not even my husband, Doug, or my parents really knew because they never saw how badly I often behaved on that sidewalk toward the pro-lifers. They never saw the volatile side of Abby. Carrie was sitting next to me and must have noticed my discomfort. He gently reached over and put his hand on mine. "Cut!" someone yelled, and the screens went blank. I realized I must have been holding my breath because I suddenly took a deep breath. Carrie turned and looked at me, and I met his gaze. "Abby," he said, "this is going to save a lot of lives." And that was exactly what I needed to hear in that moment. It reminded me that this movie wasn't really about me at all. That wasn't the film's purpose. Yeah, the world was going to see the person I was, warts and flaws and inconsistencies all exposed, whatever. But at the end of the day, this wasn't about what viewers thought of me. Telling my story was about showing the audience how God could transform a heart, the impact one changed person can have on our culture, and the lives that can be saved because of it. It was like the Holy Spirit spoke to me through Carrie, and then I was okay. I was more than okay. I was even more committed to God's purpose in exposing my story to the world. And it's a good thing, too, because I immediately discovered that what I had seen was just the first take. I sat there and watched that same scene reenacted over and over again, as they did take after take, at least 15 times. With each take, my understanding of who I used to be, ambitious, misguided, deceptive, egocentric, inconsistent, grew. Yet my shame shrunk smaller and smaller as I was reminded of God's immeasurable mercy toward me. Mercy. God's divine, undeserved favor and compassion. When I left the set that afternoon and headed to a speaking event to share God's mercy with others, I felt renewed in my purpose. I was living proof that God can change hearts, that He redeems despicable lives, that He forgives, that we are precious to Him.